Hello guys, this weekend it's Manchester United versus Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. I do believe it's a 3 o'clock kick-off, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again, finally with back again in the Premier League after three games? Yeah, we had how many games before? Yeah, we've had 3 games before our last Premier League game. So yeah, this weekend is Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. It is the Saturday Classic 3 o'clock kickoff, and the team I've gone with, I think it kind of picks itself. I reckon it will be Rashford, Martial, and Anthony. There is talk of Sancho starting, but I don't think he will. I reckon Weghorst will be benched for this game, and then I reckon the new boy Sabitzer will go straight in as well, and then obviously Casemiro and Fernandes, and then obviously I think it kind of picks itself the back four: Luke Shaw, Martinez, Varane, and Wan-Bissaka at the moment. There is talk of Delo starting this game as well, but I think he only returned to training yesterday or something like that. So yeah, so that is that. So excuse me. We've got a lot of things to get through. Firstly, let's go to our last league game, which was against Arsenal, and unfortunately, we lost the game 3-2. It was a really good game, actually, from from the ordinary fan view. It was a really good game. It was a classic Man United Arsenal game. That's how it felt, and I was, we was unlucky not to draw the game, I think, in the end. So it all started with Rashford. Rashford went through on goal. He beat Thomas Partey in midfield, and he scored a really good goal from outside the box. So then that was 1-0, and I was thinking, oh my God, are we going to nick it again? But in the end, we conceded straight away, pretty much. It was Aaron Wan-Bissaka right at the literally at the back post. He just didn't mark Nketiah, and Nketiah had a free header at the back post. So that was 1-1. And then second half, we didn't really get going. Second half, Man United. It looks like it. We looked a bit tired, and Arsenal, they were up for it. And then obviously we got they got a goal through Saka, pretty much the same as Rashford's. Cut onto his right hand side, and it was a good goal. So then that was 2-1, but we did get an equaliser. We kind of woke up. The goal kind of woke us up a bit, and in the end we got an equaliser through Lissandro Martinez from a corner. So he scored his first Man United goal. And it looked like the game was gonna finish 2-2, but literally right at the end, and Eddie Nketiah again, the ball kind of fell to him, and it was 3-2. So yeah, we was unlucky in the end, but I think Arsenal deserved it in the end because, like I said, first half was a game. Second half, we didn't really get going. We let Arsenal have the ball, and they just pressured us for a lot. And in the end, it was just poor defending, really. Mistakes really that cost us. Easy mistakes to give, Arsenal, and in the end we lost the game 3-2. So on to our first game against Nottingham Forest. We played them in the Carabao Cup semi-final, and we won that game 3-2, 3-0. Goals from Rashford, Weghorst, and Bruno Fernandes, I think. Yeah, it was Bruno Fernandes because he hit like a sliced pea roll of a goal. And yeah, so then that was 3-0. Weghorst scored his first goal as well. I think it was an Anthony shot that went through, and Weghorst just got the rebound. So then that was 2-0. And Rashford scored the first goal, which was a really good first goal. He, split the defenders. The defenders couldn't do much, and he put it past the goalkeeper. Is it Hennessy? I think it was Hennessy. I'm pretty sure it was Hennessy. But yeah, anyway, he scored. So then that was 3-0. And then on to the weekend where we faced Reading, and we beat Reading 3-1 in the end. It was a goal. It was a game. It was a good game. Well, it was an easy game for United, really. But the only thing, we lost Ericsson, and that's why we brought in Marcel Sabitzer on the deadline day as a signing. So it's a good. I think it's a really good signing for United because I think Marcel Sabitzer, if he can get his form back that made made Bayern Munich signing from RB Leipzig, then I think he'll be a really good player for Manchester United. And Eric Ten Hag came out today and said that he was very surprised. He wasn't surprised how fit he was and how ready he is for the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if he starts tomorrow against Crystal Palace, and I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the bench. Same with Martial and Sancho. We got Sancho back as well. He came on in that second game against Nottingham Forest. But also, what did I need to say? Oh, yeah, Reading had a red card. Andy Carroll got a deserved red card. His tackle on Ericsson, he didn't get a yellow card for that, but I think in the end, I think he deserved his red card. So, yeah, we won the game. So I think in the next round of the FA Cup, we do have West Ham at home. So another cup game at home. The FA must really like us. I think it's like 9 cup games in a row we've had at home. Obviously not the second leg. Well, obviously not the first leg against what's his name, against Nottingham Forest in the EFL Cup. But yeah, yeah, they must like us playing at home for some reason. Anyway, on to the second game against Nottingham Forest, where we did win that game 2-0. It's a pretty poor game, to be honest. It looked like, the game's kind of caught up with us a bit in that game against Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest were unlucky not to score in that first half. Second half, we got the goals. We brought on Martial, Anthony. We brought on Martial, Rashford and Sancho. Sancho played as the number 10 as well, which was nice, good to see. So we could be seeing Sancho as a number 10 instead of playing him out on the wing. And I think it works because obviously we got the goals through with Anthony Martial, and we also got a goal with Fred also got another goal as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. That game against Nottingham Forest, but obviously we already won that game because we was winning 3-0 on aggregate. So I wasn't surprised that we did. I wasn't surprised that we didn't lose that game, but we won in the end, and we are off to Wembley. But we've got to face the informed Newcastle, so that's going to be a massive game. And I think we've got that game after the second leg against Barcelona, if I'm not too mistaken. So I think that's the 26th, I think. So that's going to be a massive game. But obviously we've got the Europa League as well beforehand with Barcelona. So that's going to be massive. Also, yeah, I don't know. What am I talking about? So yeah, we won that game 2-0, and that's us all caught up. So on to this weekend. Obviously, we do face Crystal Palace. Obviously, we faced them literally beforehand, before the Arsenal game, and we drew 1-1. We need to play better against them. If we can play better against them, then, God, Jesus, goals galore in this game. We just need to finish teams off. That's what we need to. That's what we need to do, and that's what we have done in the last couple of games against Nottingham Forest and Reading. But obviously, Crystal Palace, they are going to be a hard team, and obviously they've got new signings. We've got a new player signing, so I wouldn't be surprised if we'll see some new signings for Crystal Palace. I think they didn't they sign a player off Arsenal? I think they also signed another midfielder as well, but I can't remember. And I can't remember what their Premier League game was recently. Did they play? Yeah, they did play. Who did they play? I looked it up earlier as well. I might have to look it up. I might have to pause the game and have a look again. But anyway, yeah. So we got Crystal Palace. It's going to be a hard game, it is. But if United get the first goal, then I think we'll be up for it. I think the crowd will be up for it. So we just got to hope that we get the first goal. Get the first goal, then maybe try and get that second goal. If we score in the first half, I reckon we'll win the game. But obviously, we just can't leave it as 1-0 because obviously they could come back like they did against us at Loftus Road. Not Loftus Road. I might get a few stick from that. Not Loftus Road. What's it called? Selhurst Park. There we go. So, yeah, it's going to be a massive game. And obviously, after this game against Crystal Palace, we do face Leeds twice. One at Old Trafford and then one at Ellen Road. So we've got a back-to-back Leeds game. So look forward to a Matchday Live out on Wednesday, Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. I'm not too sure if it's Wednesday or Tuesday. It's one of the two. I know that because it's our midweek game. It's another game, a game in hand that we obviously have to have. So yeah, prediction for the Crystal Palace game. Obviously, I just hope for a 1-0, 2-0 victory, something like that. That would be good. And oh, sorry about the glitchy there. And yeah, there's a mod. The mod pack I'm currently using is a bit glitchy at the moment, so that's why you see like players with no legs and stuff like that. But we'll fix that before Wednesday, hopefully. Also, we need to talk about the news about Mason Greenwood. Personally, I don't think he should come back to United. Obviously, all the charges got dropped yesterday, so I'm just going to leave it as that. I don't think he was a good player before, but now obviously he's got a year out. I don't think he should be coming back to United. Maybe just stick him in the under 23s or something, and maybe just terminate his contract. At the end of the season or something. I don't know. I just don't think he should come back for what he done. We also signed Sabitzer as well. I've already talked about that. I don't know why I'm saying that. But anyway, so for the score prediction, I'm going to go 2-0 Man United. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get the 3 points as well. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.